I have a very big update for you guys now, okay? I've got a very big update. This is some new footage that has just surfaced, all right? You might have seen this, you might not have seen this, but this just came out in the last couple of hours. They're saying that some footage of Celeste, the missing girl, okay, who was found in David's trunk. There is a 2-minute piece of footage that's floating around now that basically says there's a video of her having a massive screaming match with her neighbors months after she went missing. This has been circulating on TMZ, okay, and it just goes to show, people are saying this might show another side of her. So look, without further ado, let's just look at the content and then let's just see.
After she went missing, y'all, now they got all these goddamn videos. Where is the video of her body getting put in the motherfucking car? Now hold on, before this video starts, I got my thunky right here, but I got to get my grab a leaf so I can roll this shit up. You know what I'm saying? This video start, it sounds like it's gonna be crazy. I got that trusty dusty right here.
All the way up at the end?
Right there, I'll tell you where that. See that door right there? Number 2, not that.
Let me talk real quick, okay? You gonna let me talk?
I ain't gonna let you talk.
No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk? You tripping.
I ain't tripping.
Nah, you tripping. Talk about you ain't tripping. You gonna let a woman talk? Around.
Okay, she talk about let a woman talk. Like, this just goes to show, it's a, like, man, this little girl is 12, 13 years old, screaming at some grown-ass people talking about, is you gonna let a woman talk? Woo-doo-doo-doo. I don't know where she's at. This look like the hill somewhere, though. I don't know. I can't really tell. I don't know why she's at an argument. I don't know if David is in this video.
Let a woman talk.
Why is she over here? Again.
Them definitely Mexicans she yelling at, though.
Hey, girl.
You talk to
Yeah, ain't nobody black right here, homie. We're Southsiders right here, homie. We're Southsiders here. Get it right, homegirl.
Yeah, them the Mexican homies
with your
for
black
sure.
talking. Shut up. You talking like you black, girl, with your black talking.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nobody black right here. What are you talking about? I said we're not black over here. Why are you calling us? You keep saying we're not black. Hey, let it go. Go back to your house.
Hey, I feel her on that one, though. Do y'all work? Yeah, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Barely.
Oh shit!
He said, you keep calling motherfuckers niggas. You ain't black. Shit.
Go back to your house. You ain't gonna do nothing, bro. What you gonna do? You ain't no gangster. You ain't nothing, homie. What you are? What you are but a little girl? What you but a little girl? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't go home.
You need to go home. Seriously.
I'm not Mexican. Out the door and you tripping.
Oh my
What the fuck?
god.
Not because you tripping. Move the
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you will ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. You better get over there. Get your ass over there, little girl.
I'm over here, stupid.
Go over there, little girl. You ain't gonna do shit. Go. Go. What are you gonna do, bro?
Go call her dad, babe.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, little girl?
He said, call her dad. Nah, for real, though. Now, that is kind of crazy. Because, like he said, that shows a different side. But I'm not really surprised, though. You know what I'm saying? She in her head, bro, she probably thought she was grown. She got a grown boyfriend. She probably, you know, having freaky time, as weird as it is. You feel me? As weird as all this shit is, by the way. But she got a grown man as a girlfriend, even though she 12, 13. She outside all type of nights. She ran away from home, so she probably feel like a grown person. In her head, she probably thought she was grown. In real life, though. Real rap. You know what I'm saying? She sound like she probably either smoking loud or doing drugs of some type. She at parties with a bunch of other grown people. She probably got a few fights or whatever like that. And she feel like she, you know, her mannerisms is like she does have grown person mannerisms. You know what I'm saying? She has grown person mannerisms, and you know, that probably come from just the shit that she been through. I don't know what the reasoning behind what she been through is, but you know, a lot of these social media make a lot of these kids just, you know what I'm saying, just, too much dip in your chip. You feel me?
So look, all right, I think we should watch that again. But realistically, what I get from that, yo, I'm not gonna lie, this Celeste she's a little firecracker, all right?
Yeah.
She yelling at these adults, all right? She pressing the line. They said she was saying the N-word by the sounds of it. I didn't hear her say the N-word, but that's what they said. And they was even saying there was some kind of racial dialogue going on there. They were talking about you're not black, you're Hispanic, we're Southsiders. Man, so I see people, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen people in the comments talking about, yo, the Southsiders killed her. I don't know about all that, but man, she's standing up to a gang of real adults out here, right? And she wilding. This kind of surprises me, but look.
Now, it does surprise me too, but it also makes me think like, okay, again, it's just me thinking, bro. It's not me reporting no fucking news. But it make me think like, damn, maybe somebody else killed her because maybe she was talking crazy, or maybe she thought she was tougher than the program. Or like a lot of people been saying, maybe the older Celeste got her killed because she was talking too spicy or whatever the case was, bro. But this just goes to show, I'm not saying it's her fault, and I still think David should be locked up. Maybe he did kill her, but he's definitely a fucking weirdo. Lock his ass up for that. You know what I'm saying? The grown man was talking to a girl who was 11, 12, 13, 14. At the very least, lock his ass up in some type of fucking mental hospital, because something ain't going right up there. Do your homework on brain functionalities. Okay.
This is a runaway. This is a girl that, you know, takes it upon herself to leave her family home. She's not scared of being out there on her own. She ain't scared of pressing the line against grown adults, Southsiders that are on her block chilling. So, yeah, man, let's listen to
Southsiders my ass. She lives
it again, and I'll just pause and break down any interesting moments I noticed.
Suburbs.
Let me talk real quick, okay? You gonna let me talk?
She's saying, let me talk real quick. You ain't gonna let me talk? And he's like, I ain't gonna let you talk, bro. What are you talking about?
No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk? You tripping. Nah, you tripping. Why you not gonna let me talk? You tripping.
He just said, why are you not going to let you talk? Because I'm not. I thought for a second he might have said because I'm Mexican, but no, he just said because I'm not, I think.
Let me talk. You tripping. Nah, you tripping. How about you ain't tripping? You gonna let a woman talk? All right, I'm not gonna let you.
It is sound like, you ever heard like a little kid like try to like go off on the teacher or something? It just don't even sound right. It sound like she just trying to be grown. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why is she over here?
So they're saying,
like he said, why you even over? Like, that's what I was gonna ask. Why is this even like, what's going on? Why is you even over here arguing with these grown ass?
Why are you over here? She's saying you're not going to let a woman talk. They're like, nah, we ain't going to let you talk. They're saying, why are you over here?
Again.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
I think she said little house. You ain't even got a house. And I think she called him the N-word. I ain't going to lie. That's what it sounded like.
Hey, bro.
So I think she said, you little house, you ain't even got a house, N-word. Let me talk to you.
Yeah, ain't nobody black right here, homie.
And then the guy said, ain't nobody black right here,
Some
homie.
Mexican homies for sure. Ain't nobody black over here, homie. What you talking about, homie?
We're Southsiders right here. They're saying we're Southsiders right here, homie.
Get it right, homegirl.
Get it right, homegirl.
Shut up with your black talking. Shut up.
So they're saying, shut up with your black talking, because she's calling them the N-word. She's saying, ain't nobody even black out here. We're Southsiders, bro. Shut up with your black talking. Now, I'm not condoning that, but that's what they're saying to her.
Shut up, boy. We heard what she said. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They're saying it's from September the 8th, 2024. I remember.
This is September 8th. I remember reading that the last time she went missing, according to her family, was September 24th.
Reading that the last time she went missing, according to her family, was September 2024. It says, were they not reporting to the police when she was coming home the other times? I read she was still in the missing persons database from April 2024. Now, I wonder how that works. Like, I've never declared anyone missing, but I do wonder All right. When if you declare someone missing, like, do they, when they come home, do you have to, are you obligated to tell the cops, or are you just like, shit, she home? Like, we back to it. We just back to normal life. Like, she home. It says, her voice sounds familiar, doesn't it? This is now the second time we're hearing her speak. Go back and listen to the live stream David and her were on and listen to her pitched up, since he pitched it down, clip from her speaking in his song Invisible String Theory. He was saying it's definitely same voice as the live stream. Yep, sounds that way to me. Please get your justice, little girl. I hope they're doing everything they can. Sigh. Her voice is also on a song called You Left Me First, which also sounds very similar to this. Yes, this is exactly what I was thinking. It just gets crazier.
She had audios on his songs. I didn't know. That's some crazy weird shit.
Crazier every day. This person says, I have an open ticket with the LAPD anonymous tip line still. I'm sure they're seeing this video now too, or have seen it. I got a ticket number where I can include more info. Not that my random ass can do much, but I'll include a link to the ticket. All right. This is interesting. Saying apparently that clip is publicly available as a sample anyone can buy and existed before this happened. Not my age group, but I've read Gen Z saying it's in a song by other people. Is that true? They're talking about a clip. Theory. I don't think that's true. Anyway, did y'all see her light something? Oh, no way. So she's smoking as well.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I'm not surprised, bro. Like I said, she probably
to visit her family in Lake Elsinore, California, 1 year before her body was found. That's what this new video of her arguing with her parents' neighbors seems to show. The video obtained by TMZ was recorded by a Nest camera on September the 8th, 2024, months after Celeste had been reported missing, and neighbors say it shows her going off on a family over a prank. In the clip, a family sits outside their apartment building listening to music when Celeste starts yelling and accusing one of the kids of ding-dong ditching her parents' home. While the nighttime vid isn't super clear, we're told the neighbor...
But, see, I have so many questions. Okay, so you mad at the neighbors ding-dong ditching your crib. Where are the parents at? Because the 11 or 12-year-old is not the person who's supposed to be outside in the middle of the night yelling at their neighbors because one of the kids ding-dong ditched. That's supposed to be the grown fucking adults in the house. You're supposed to go over to the neighbor's house and talk to the other grown-ass adults and be like, hey, your son just ding-dong ditched. I just want to let you know. Where is your parents at to the point where you could be in the middle of the street at, I don't know what time of night it was, screaming to the top of your lungs, apparently smoking something? Questions, bro. Just a lot of questions.
Recognized the girl as Celeste because they'd seen her face on missing posters that went up in the area in April 2024. Celeste's high-pitched screams cut through the air as she confronts the family with swear words and perhaps a racial slur peppering her tirade. You can hear a man yell back that he isn't even black and therefore she shouldn't call him the N-word. After this confrontation, we're told the neighbor's boyfriend went to Celeste's house to apologize, and Rivas' dad answered, but he seemed unbothered by the situation. Now
yeah, it seemed like some weird shit. It seemed like some weird shit, bro.
Was saying he was out of the country.
Walked around. One neighbor told us Celeste was reported missing in April. Her family walked around with those posters, and when the neighboring family saw Celeste that night, they just assumed she'd been found and everything was fine.
That's interesting. All right. If he was around in September 2024.
What happened?
That's interesting.
What he read?
Now they were saying he was out of the country. That's interesting. All right. If he was around in September 2024. One neighbor told us when Celeste was reported missing in April, her family walked around with those posters, and when neighboring families saw Celeste that night, they just assumed she was found and everything was fine.
Right.
Date of the video, September 8th, is notable, as that would have been the day after her 14th birthday and exactly 1 year before authorities opened the trunk of David's impounded Tesla to discover her remains. Taken directly from the website. Right, people saying the time.
See how it keep getting weird though? So like now this video is a day after her birthday, which just so happens to be exactly to the date, a year before they found her body in the fucking Tesla cut up. That's not like a weird coincidence?
Line for this poor child's case is so messy and confusing. All right. It says they said don't call your dad at the end, so her dad is in El Salvador and they don't want her to call him over the drama. Why? But yeah, that's absolutely Celeste on the live stream with David after hearing her voice now. Rest in peace, Celeste. The article says the neighbors later went up to Celeste's door and apologized, and her dad answered and seemed unbothered about the whole thing, which is kind of interesting. Like, did they send Celeste to go and confront the neighbors instead of an...
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, bro. This is some weird shit.